Former Eskom contractor Michael Lomas is expected to land at the OR Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg later on this morning after being extradited from the United Kingdom. He's wanted in connection with the Kusile Power Station fraud and corruption case. Now, Lomas was arrested by British police in 2021 at the request of the South African authorities, and he's been on bail of around 1.7 million rand since then. Hasina Gori is there waiting his arrival. Let's just get some details from her. Hasina, good morning. What time are we expecting Lomas to arrive in the country? Hasina, let's just see if you're
Good morning, Leanne, and we are at the OR Tambo International Airport here waiting for a flight that is coming in from Heathrow in the United Kingdom, a Qatar flight which is bringing the extradited former Eskom contractor Michael Lomas. He is facing charges of corruption that took place at the Kusile Power Station in Mpumalanga between the time of 2008 and 2015. It's believed he's facing various counts of fraud, maladministration, corruption, and undue gratification. And the police, alongside the Hawks, have been trying to have him extradited since his arrest in 2021. He's been trying to block his arrest. He was given bail of almost 1.7 million rand at the time when he was arrested, and he's been trying to block his extradition, citing that he has medical issues, but the South African police services, alongside with the Hawks, have managed to win that battle. And today, his flight will be landing here at 9:50. I want to bring in the National Police spokesperson, Atlanta Matthew. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Quite a significant win for the police this morning. Let's talk on the process. What can we expect today when Lomas lands here in South Africa and going forward from there?
Look, firstly, all credit needs to be given to the investigating team of the Hawks that have been working on this particular case since 2017, when an employee of Eskom laid a complaint with the Hawks to say we suspect corruption and fraud on a particular tender. So that team has been working on the case. They even at a later stage roped in the NPA's investigative directorate. And collectively in 2019, you will recall, they obtained 5 warrants of arrest. 4 of those suspects were arrested at that time. They include 2 contractors as well as 2 senior executives from Eskom. So this 5th suspect was already out of the country by then. So since then, the team have been working with UK authorities to bring this particular suspect back to the country to answer to all these allegations leveled against him. So in 2021, he was arrested in the UK, you will recall, and he has been appealing his extradition. So in his last appeal, it was dismissed and he was found extraditable. So I can confirm that he is on board with the SABC's extradition unit, together with a medical practitioner, because one of the directives that was issued to South Africa is to say there is a concern that he is not in good health. So we need to ensure that there is a medical practitioner on board that will take care of him. So SANDF did assist us, came on board, also provided with a medical practitioner. So they are expected to land at 09:50 at OR Tambo Airport. The lead investigator in this case from the Hawks is on the way to the airport. He will effect the arrest. He will then be taken through to Kempton Park Magistrate Court, where he's expected to be formally charged. You know, some of the charges he's facing is fraud, corruption, unauthorized gratification, and so on. So we are expecting that particular process to unfold this morning.
Quite a lengthy, as you explained to us, the process that had been ongoing. This is not the only fugitive that, South Africa has been trying to extradite. What do you think was done differently in this specific case to ensure that this extraditing was done?
Look, as I've indicated, the teamwork, collaboration between the Hawks, the NPA's investigative directorate, but also the cooperation of the UK authorities through Interpol, South Africa, and so on. And it's basically the team putting together a watertight case to convince UK authorities that this man has a case to answer to in South Africa. So all credit needs to be given to the team for bringing together a watertight case that international authorities were able to also concede that there is a strong case against him in South Africa. So we are hoping that when he is brought into the country, he will join 4 others that have already appeared before court in South Africa. They should answer to charges leveled against them. And I think this also goes to show the level of determination and a relentless, determination of our investigators to say, the long arm of the law will catch you wherever you are. So we've got eyes and ears everywhere as Interpol South Africa. We are working together with 195 Interpol member countries. So we are appreciative of the great work and the collaboration.
Thank you so much, Edlinda, speaking to us here at the OR Tambo Airport as we wait for that flight to land here at 9:50 from Qatar, bringing Lomas to South Africa, where he would then be formally charged, as we heard, and then taken to the Kempton Park Magistrates Court, where he will then be formally charged, and he will join his 4 other co-accused, which includes other Eskom senior managers, to ensure that he then, faces the law. We'll continue to keep you updated on the story as it develops through the day. But for now, Leanne, back to you in studio.
Hasina, thanks very much for that, and we'll stay in touch with Hasina. If there are any more developments, we'll certainly cross to her and bring you more on that story that'll break this morning.